Welcome back to DataSurface. If you are watching this video for the first time, I recommend watch out the playlist in this series as they provide the foundational concepts needed for this video. Let's get started with today's topic, limitations with OLAP systems. Traditional OLAP system having some certain limitations or challenges. So as part of this video, we will uncover those. The first one is complexity in data modeling. So we know right in mostly in all OLAP systems, data will be there in the third normal form. But now coming to the OLAP systems are designated for analytics purpose, and in OLAP systems we'll follow the one of the modeling technique like dimensional modeling or data world modeling or enterprise data warehouse modeling, so that data will be more readable and accessible for the business use cases, right? So here in OLAP systems commonly we'll see either star schema or Snowflake schema modeling techniques we will maintain, and we require careful design and maintenance. You need to be a little bit careful with this modeling, right? And this rigidity makes difficult to adapt to the new business changes, right? Like why we are mentioning careful, because once you implement these models, if you want to introduce the new changes, it is a little bit tricky process. So the next limitation is limited flexibility for unstructured data. So OLAP systems already we have seen it supports mainly structured data and some extent of semi-structured data as well, but it won't support for the unstructured data, even though it supports for some extent of semi-structured data. So if you want to process the semi-structured data using OLAP system, it is a pretty much tricky process. So the next limitation is scalability issues. So the traditional OLAP systems may not scale well with extremely large data sets or high user concurrency. Adding more data, handling multiple concurrent queries often leads to the performance bottleneck. Yeah. Compared to OLTP system, OLAP is far better, but still it is up to some extent in traditional OLAP system. Please note here, we are not talking about cloud systems. We are talking about traditional OLAP systems. And in this traditional OLAP systems, the scalability is a limitation. You cannot scale up with unlimited concurrency whenever you're dealing with the queues data sets. The next one is real-time data processing challenges. So OLAP systems are optimized for batch processing and historical data analysis, makes them less suited for real-time analytics. Yes, right. So the real-time data processing, it is not up to the mark in OLAP system. So it is moreover depends on the historical data. So we will bring the mostly historical data in the form of batch processing. Batch processing in the sense it is like a daily or weekly, monthly, quarterly, like that we'll bring this data into a data warehouse or any OLAP system, and we will do the historical data analysis. Next one is high implementation and maintenance cost. So setting up and maintaining the OLAP systems involves significant effort and cost due to the need for specialized hardware, software, and expertise. Right, like these are the on-prem systems, right? So you need to put lot of upfront investments because it is needed dedicated software and hardware. Like if you want to purchase the storage, you need to purchase the hard disk, right? In a huge size, terabyte size, and also you need to set up the data centers to maintain all these. So that maintenance also it is costly. It is a kind of a burden for the organization. Next one is lack of support for complex machine learning models. So OLAP systems are not designed for advanced machine learning tasks, as they focus on summarization and dimensional analysis rather than the processing raw data for AI or ML algorithms. What it means basically, the machine learning use cases are better suited for data lakes rather than the OLAP systems or data warehouses. So OLAP systems primarily focus on summarization and dimension analysis of the data rather than the processing raw data. So these systems rely on predefined schemas where data is ingested into the structured format for historical dimensional analysis. For example, take an e-commerce platform. In OLAP systems, you would analyze metrics such as the total sales for the quarter, seasonal sales trends based on historical data, or profit margins. Also, you can break down these metrics into various dimensions such as sales by season, day, region, or product category. So this structured multidimensional approach is ideal for insights but not for the raw data processing and complex computations often required in machine learning. Next one is data refresh latency. So data in OLAP cubes is not updated in real time and involves an ETL extract transform load process, which may lead the data latency. So in previous point we have discussed, right? Like OLAP systems more are depend on the batch processing, right? So how we are bringing the data into these particular OLAP systems by using the ETL process, extraction, transform, then loading the data into the OLAP systems. So basically, you will get the different sources and you will extract the data. And then you do the transformations, whatever you need as per your use case. Then we load the data into the OLAP systems, right? So it is a kind of a time taking process. So there is a delay in data refresh latency. The next one is limited cross functional data analysis. So integrating the data from different domains, kind of financial or operations or sales, can be challenging in OLAP systems due to the need for uniform schemas, right? So, like, even though you are bringing the data from different sources, you cannot bring the cross-functional data. Should be having the same functional data, then it will be easy for the OLAP systems to analyze it. But if you are bringing a different cross-functional data, then there is a limitation in analyzing that particular sets of data. The next one is dependency on aggregated data. So this is we have already discussed, right? So OLAP systems, it depends on the aggregated data or historical data, right? Always will run the business intelligence reports based on the aggregation. The next one is challenges with the integration in modern ecosystems. So since we are talking about these traditional OLAP systems, if you want to integrate with any modern ecosystems, I mean to say, if you want to integrate with any cloud platforms, it is a kind of a challenging part in traditional OLAP systems. That's where people are migrating into the cloud platform like Snowflake Cloud Data Warehouse or Amazon Redshift or Azure Synapse. These kind of warehouses are available as a cloud native OLAP systems. So people who are is there in the traditional systems, they're trying to completely migrate to the new platform because they cannot establish the connection from this cloud native platform to this traditional OLAP system. There is a possibility is there with some extent, but is not up to the mark. So that is a kind of a another limitation. So these are the key limitations, or I would say challenges with the OLAP systems. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Also, don't forget to click the subscribe button for more data engineering tutorials. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.